No. I think we should hire Pam Leake, right? Yeah. No, I think she'd be a good investment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hang on a minute, Karen. I'll call you back. In you come. Ah, Mr. Cage.
Cash.
I'm glad you swung by. I've got a little proposition for you. We've got a tag match coming up later, and there's been a little bit of an issue with the referee John Hudson not doing his job quite correctly. So I've got a little bit of a proposition for you.
Okay.
How about, I know I've fired you, but how about I give you one last chance? I give you a tryout at being referee for this tag match. Now, if you do a good job, you do the right job, then I could see myself finding a place for you back on the Wessex roster. I mean, just think of the extra money that you could use for that wedding of yours coming up. I hear there's a great Blues Brothers tribute band going around the country at the moment.
Well, I'm going to be hiring no Blues Brothers tribute, I can tell you that much, brother, but I could see myself coming into that tag match, and hey, maybe I could see myself as a part of Wessex Wrestling. Could definitely do with the extra money, and I like to be involved in the business, so you got yourself a deal there, Mike Cash.
You're a smart man, Chris Cage. We don't always have to be at each other's throats. Smart move.
Welcome to this week's episode of HCW TV. I'm your host Peter Crockett, and as always I'm here to bring you all the news and goings on of HCW Wrestling. You can catch HCW this coming month on Sunday the 9th of August as part of the Wessex Wrestling Show in Warminster, on Saturday the 22nd of August at Ye Olde New Inn in Arley. Okay, this week we've got a HCW heavyweight title match for you, which sees Mr. Number 1 Jonny Rose taking on the current HCW and AIWF Unified Champion Lewis Blain. Now we are outside once again in the Catchatorium, and I am on refereeing duty, so your lone commentator for this match is the Macho Man Chris Cage. Let's commence some catch.
Yo, let's commence of some catch. Capacity crowd here at Wolverley Arts Festival this evening. Lewis Blain taking a break now. The count begins. Lewis Blain has a 10 count. He re-enters the ring now. Lewis Blain receiving the boos of this crowd. Hey. I'm a commentator. I got a poorly knee. Some fans here in attendance calling Lewis a chicken. I heard a fan behind me refer to Lewis Blain as a cheesy nugget. It's a new one for me. There we go, cheesy nugget, backs Jonny Rose onto the ropes. Thunderous forearm to the sternum region. If there's any biology teachers here tonight, they'll tell you the damage that can cause. Jonny Rose, all the wind knocked out of him, now slumped in the corner. The champion, Lewis Blain, in control. Lock up now. Jonny Rose goes to the arm. Cinches it in. Gonna ask the question, referee. Does he want to give it up? No. Thunderous. Jonny looking for another. And another. The crowd going crazy for those forearm smashes. A beautiful forearm shiver.
He pushed me into the ropes.
Lewis Blain claiming that he was pushed into the ropes, not that he took a coward's way out. Lock up. Cinched it in really tight now. Oh dear. Let's hope Lewis Blain's got some in reserve frozen somewhere. Thunderous shot to the groinal area. Looking for a test of strength now. Here we go. Lewis with the height advantage. Gets Johnny Rose down to one knee. Petey Crockett in position there. What a good position Petey's in. Petey Crockett wearing the official hairstyle of referees this season. The top knot. The top knot less popular than latest Top Shop clothes. Does he have his hair like that for school? Oh dear. Low kick there to the bread basket. The abdomen area. Knocked the wind out of Mr. Number 1, Johnny Rose there. You can see Johnny Rose now, the muscles flexing. He's coming back now. His face is red with anger and fury. Vengeance and hatred. He's got Lewis now. And Lewis goes down, Johnny Rose in control. Stamps on the fingers there. If you can't use your hands in a wrestling match, you're going to be in trouble, Johnny Rose, proving that point now. Lewis Blain could have broken knuckles. Forearm shiver to the back. Into the turnbuckle, the cranium. Thunderous karate chop. And an elbow to the back of the head. Johnny Rose in real trouble now. He's on the ropes, he's got a 5 count. Shoulder tackle to the gut. Irish whip across. Hard into the buckle, the ring move. How many ref? Just a 2. The gripper. The trapezius nerve hold is applied. Lewis Blain, a master of this. He learnt this when he was wrestling in Samoa. Johnny Rose now, leading the support of the fans. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. The hand has dropped once. There's a second time if it drops 3 times. No, Johnny Rose is still in it. Elbow to the gut, and another. Lewis with a stiff clothesline to the chest, and right back to the trapezius nerve hold. He's got it really cinched in now. There's one. Surely this is it now. No, 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 no. Johnny Rose still in it. Coming back, looking for the support of the fans here. Back elbow to the chin, knocks Johnny Rose back down. Straight back to that trapezius nerve hold. Johnny Rose's right arm must be going numb now. His left is okay. Johnny's still in it now. He's still in it. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. Goes on, ducks it this time. Back elbow, ducks it this time. Shoulder tackle, Lewis Blain goes down and rolls to the outside. He says he's had enough now. Lewis Blain coming over by our fans here. We're at a 3 count now. Lewis only has till 10, otherwise he'll lose the match. Back in, oh, he rolls back out again. Stalling tactic here from the veteran Lewis Blain. If you want to support your wrestling heroes here today, they're awesome. Traditional wrestling foam fingers available for sale in colours blue and red. Just £4 English for a foam finger. Wait a minute, we seem to be joined by the monstrous Blain and his manager Oswald Cobblepot. I don't want to be anywhere near ringside if these guys are out here. I've had problems with these guys before. Blain, 22.5 stone of chicken meat, pure protein. Blain once bench pressed an ice cream van. So the walls guy better be careful. Oh, Cobblepot. Blain's lawyer, Oswald Cobblepot, getting involved there at ringside. Looks as though he's got his traditional ladies' umbrella with him again. I just call it as I see it, Cobblepot. Oh no, the monstrous Blain getting involved now. Petey Crockett, Petey, can you not hear my commentary? They're getting involved. Petey Crockett's deaf, he must have had year 8 this afternoon. Wait a minute, Johnny Rose. He's got it all up. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Rose has got the match won. But Petey Crockett's being distracted by the monster Blain. Oh no. A shot to the groinal area. Oh, I can't believe it. Lewis Blain is the victor. There was definitely something wrong there.
So, due to distractions by Damien Blain and crowd enlightenment, I decided to reverse the decision. However, title changes cannot be made on disqualifications, so your champion is still Lewis Blain. Now, one of the main reasons I did this in reverse decision is because I am starting to get sick of Wessex wrestling having to cheat to win. Now, unfortunately, this decision did not go down too well with Lewis Blain and Damien Blain, as we will now see.
He's awarded the bout to Johnny Rose by disqualification. Uh-oh, wait a minute. The monstrous Blain. Oh no, your teacher, Petey Crockett, destroyed. 22 stone. Uh-oh. Oh. Petey Crockett's in big trouble here. You're going to have no cover tomorrow. Nightfall.
Now, due to that attack, next week you will see the in-ring debut of myself as I team with Mr. Number 1 Johnny Rose and take on the HCW AIWF Unified Champion Lewis Blain and the undefeated Wessex Monster Damien Blain. Now, I can't miss out on an opportunity to get one over on the Wessex wrestling team, so I've got a little something up my sleeve, which once I've passed it with the owner of HCW Millionaire Mike Cash, I'll reveal to you next week.
If you'd like to book HCW Championship Wrestling at your venue or event, then email us at johnnyrosehew@yahoo.com or via our Facebook page or website.
Last week we brought you the news that the HCW Light Heavyweight Champion, formerly known as the Natural James Blade, has decided to change his name to Josh Andrews. Now, here at HCW TV we have received a message from the champion explaining in his own unique style his decision to change the name.
Hi HCW fans, it's me, your new light heavyweight champion, James Blade. I'm here in sunny Alba, Portugal, and the reason why I'm here is because I've been looking back on HCW News, HCW TV and the HCW Facebook page, and I literally became physically sick of the attitude that I've been portraying for the past couple of months. I've spat at legends, I've winked at other men's girlfriends, I even tried to nick the ex-lightweight champion's girlfriend, and damn well that is unrespectable. So I needed to come here to think straight, to reinvent myself. And what I thought of is being the man in the true form, the champion that you deserve, and that is my real name, Josh Andrews. And I'm gonna be the champion that makes you come through the doors, makes you buy a ticket, because I'm going to actually give you title matches whenever you, the fans, please. Not what Wessex Wrestling, please. You, please. And that is the truth, and nothing but the truth. Josh Andrews is out of here.
For everything HCW, find us on Facebook at HCW Pro Wrestling or new page, on our website www.hcwwrestling.com, and on YouTube at HCW Wrestling UK.
There we are then, straight from the champ's mouth on the reasoning behind his name change. Now join us next week where you will see my in-ring debut and hopefully a game-changing stipulation which will put HCW back on the right track. For a Mike Cash joint, I've been your host Peter Crockett. Till next time, Catch fans.